They thought if they broke my heart, they could break my future. They mistook kindness for weakness and silence for surrender. But they never knew what survives after everything falls apart. Cut deeper than any blade. Every goodbye left another crack across my soul. Every promise that disappeared taught me how fragile trust could be. I carried the weight of invisible wounds, smiling while my spirit learned how to bleed without making a sound. Still somewhere inside, a spark remained, too stubborn to die. A broken heart still knows how to beat. The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. Every scar turned into armor, every tear became another river, leading me toward tomorrow. The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. The pain didn't steal my strength, it revealed the strength already living inside me. Yeah, they walked away thinking the story was over, but endings are only beginnings. Written from another angle, I stopped asking why they left and started asking what was still waiting for me ahead. The sun never argues with the night, it simply rises again and again without permission. Can love return after heartbreak? Can courage bloom from shattered dreams? The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. Every battle made my spirit quieter but stronger than before. The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. The cracks never disappear, they simply began reflecting the light. The light. Glass may shatter, but mountains remain. The ocean keeps returning, no matter how many waves break upon the shore. Maybe resilience is never meant avoiding pain. Maybe it means choosing love again after surviving the hurt. You can't break what still believes. You can't stay what never leaves. I'm still here, watch me rise. I found my strength behind these eyes. Now I forgive, not because the past deserves it, but because my future does. I carry the lessons without carrying the chains. Every heartbeat reminds me that survival isn't enough. I wanna truly live, to laugh without fear, to love without apology, and to keep walking forward even when the world remembers my tears. The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. Now every sunrise feels like victory, not because life became easy, but because I refuse to surrender. My hope, every breath carries gratitude for the pain that taught me how precious peace can be. The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. If another heartbreak finds my door, I'll open it with courage, not fear, because I've learned the heart isn't measured by how many times it breaks, but by how many times it chooses to love, to trust, to dream, and to rise again. They tried to break my heart. Instead, they awakened my strength. Now every beat carries a story of survival, and every tomorrow begins with the courage to love again. When silence felt like an empty room, where every thought became too loud. So I filled every moment with noise until one quiet night, the silence finally spoke, and I listened. Afraid of what I might discover, without distractions, without voices, without excuses. The silence held a mirror that reflected everything I tried not to face. Every regret, every dream, every truth. Waited patiently behind the noise until I stopped running. The loudest answers often arrive when the world falls quiet. My soul found a home in the silence I once feared. The emptiness was never empty, was making room for peace to finally arrive. I'd ever known, my own. The city kept shouting faster, louder, higher, but my heart needed something slower. The river never rushed to reach the sea. The moon never competed with the sun. Nature already knew what I was learning. There is strength in stillness. There is healing in breathing without fear. Can quiet moments hold louder truths than crowded rooms? Can peace be found where fear once lived? My soul found a home in the silence I once feared. Every heartbeat sounded clearer, every breath carried no instead of hope. My soul found a home in the silence I once feared. The quiet didn't erase my pain, it gave it a place to heal. The place to heal. The forest doesn't shout to prove it's alive. The stars don't compete to be seen, they simply shine. Maybe peace has never been something to chase. Maybe it has always been waiting in the silence. We avoid. Turn it down, let me hear the truth inside, loud and clear. No more chains, no disguise. I found my hope behind closed eyes. Now I welcome the quiet like an old friend. No longer a lonely place, but a sacred one, where my heart can breathe without pretending, where my soul can rest without permission, where tomorrow begins long before the sun touches the sky. My soul found a home in the silence I once feared. Now I no longer need constant noise to know that I'm alive, because peace has a voice gentler than thunder but stronger than death. My soul found only waited patiently for me to stop running. And when I did, I finally found the home that had always lived inside me. I searched for light in places that had forgotten how to shine, until the night taught me a different lesson. The stars never disappeared. I simply had to learn how to stay beyond the darkness. Every night looked endless, like the sky had swallowed every answer. I reached for constellations but found only clouds hanging above my thoughts. I blamed the darkness for hiding my future, never realizing fear was the fog covering my own eyes. Still something inside refused to stop searching. The sky keeps its promises even when the clouds keep their secrets. The stars never left. I just learned to see through the dark. Every shadow became a doorway leading me closer to the light I thought I lost. The stars never left. I just learned to see through the dark. Hope wasn't waiting at the end of the night. It was walking beside me the whole time. Yeah, the moon never asked the darkness for permission to rise. Neither should I. Every failure was another cloud passing across my horizon. Every lesson a new constellation. I couldn't read until I stopped running from the night. The silence became my teacher. The stillness became my map. Can closed eyes still dream of tomorrow? Can a quiet heart still hear the universe call out? The stars never left. I just learned to see through the dark. Every unanswered prayer became another step toward understanding who I was becoming. The stars never left. I just learned to see through the dark. The night didn't steal my direction. It sharpened my vision. The lighthouse doesn't fear the storm, it shines because of it. The horizon never vanishes, it simply waits beyond what the eye can see. Maybe faith isn't seeing the stars, maybe faith is knowing they're still there, even when you can't light the sky. Light the sky. Light the sky. Break the night. I can see beyond my sight. No more fear. No more loss. The sun still burns inside my eyes. Now when darkness finds me, I don't panic. I remember every night that once tried to convince me I'd never see another dawn. Yet here I stand looking upward, not because the sky changed, but because my heart finally learned where hope lives. The stars never left. I just learned to see through the dark. Now every sunset feels like a promise, not an ending. Every night feels like an invitation to believe beyond what I can hold. The stars never left. I just learned to see through the dark. waiting patiently above the clouds, and somewhere between the night and the morning, I finally learned that hope doesn't disappear. It simply waits to be seen. It simply waits to be seen. For a long time, I thought the rain was following me. Every road, every season, every dream felt soaked in sorrow. But maybe the rain was never punishment. Maybe it was preparing the sky to shine again. The one before, like the clouds had memorized every regret I try to forget. I walked through flooded streets carrying a heart too tired to ask for another chance. People saw the umbrella above my head, but never the storm inside my chest. Still I kept walking, even when the horizon disappeared. Rain can soak your clothes, but only hope can keep your spirit warm. I carry the until the sky remembered my name. Every storm I survived became another reason to believe the sun was still waiting. I carry the rain until the sky remembered my name. The clouds couldn't hold the light forever. Sooner or later, morning would return. Yeah, there were days when I forgot what blue skies look like, when gray became the color of every tomorrow. But rivers keep moving even under rain, trees keep growing even through winter. So I learned to stop asking, when will it end? And started asking, what can I become before it does? Can patience outlast the storm? Can one small spark survive an endless night? I carry the rain until the sky remembered my name. Every tear watered the courage growing quietly inside my soul. I carry the rain until the sky remembered my name. The weather changed, not because the world became easier, but because I refused to stop believing. The rainbow never appears without rain. The forest never blooms without seasons. Maybe healing was always hiding inside the storm, waiting for someone brave enough to keep walking. Let it rain, let it pour. I'm not hiding anymore. Break the cloud, fill the sky. I was born to survive. Now I stand where puddles once reflected only sorrow when I see a different face. Not untouched, not unscarred, but stronger than the person who first stepped into the storm. The rain didn't erase me, it revealed the strength that comfort never can. I carry the rain until the sky remembered my name. Now every sunrise feels brighter because I know how dark the clouds once became. Every breath feels like moment when goodbye isn't spoken to another person. It's whispered to the version of yourself who no longer belongs. And somehow that farewell becomes the first honest hello you've ever known. I pack my fears inside old boxes labeled someday. I folded dreams that no longer fit the life I was pretending to love. Every mirror asked questions I couldn't answer. Every morning began with another mask, another performance, another borrowed smile, until one quiet night I looked straight into my eyes and realized a stranger looking back was waiting to come home. Some doors can only open after you found the courage to close another. When my last goodbye became the first hello to myself, I stopped chasing the life everyone expected and finally found the one that felt alive. When my last goodbye became the first hello to myself, every ending opened a window where hope had been waiting all along. Yeah. Leaving wasn't easy, neither was staying, but comfort had become a beautiful prison painted with familiar colors. I carried other people's dreams so long I forgot the sound of my own heartbeat. Then silence spoke louder than applause, and I understood peace would never be found by becoming someone else. Can goodbye become a beginning? Can freedom wear the face you forgot you always had? When my last goodbye became the first hello to myself, the road ahead didn't know my old name, and that was exactly what I needed. When my last goodbye became the first hello to myself, every step carried less fear and more truth than all the years before. The butterfly never mourns its cocoon. The sunrise never apologizes for ending the night. Maybe change was never the enemy. Maybe it was the invitation I'd been refusing for far too long. Goodbye fear, goodbye pain, I won't wear your chains again. Hello life, hello light, I found myself after the night. Now I smile without rehearsing, walk without permission, dream without asking if I'm enough. The answer lies inside every breath, every sunrise, every quiet moment where I no longer need to prove who I am, because becoming myself was never a destination. It became the way I choose to live. When my last goodbye became the first hello to myself, now every horizon feels wider, every heartbeat feels steadier, every tomorrow feels possible, because I'm no longer running from my reflection. When my last goodbye became the first hello to myself, if another chapter comes to an end, I'll thank it with gratitude instead of fear, because I've learned some goodbyes don't take your life away, they return the life you were always meant to live. A goodbye was real, so was the pain, but waiting beyond both was someone I had spent my whole life searching for myself. And for the first time I smiled like I was finally home. Every road looks endless when you're walking alone. Every mile feels heavier when you're carrying yesterday. I once believed this journey would break me. I never imagined it was building me instead. Yeah, the map in my hands never matched the roads beneath my feet. Every turn led somewhere I never planned. Every setback felt like another sign to stop. People passed me at full speed while I stood questioning if I had already lost the race. But mountains don't measure their worth against rivers. Every path has its own destination. The longest roads don't exist to defeat you. They exist to prepare you. The road that almost broke me led me to my greatest strength. Every mile that tested me built a heart that refused to surrender. The road that almost broke me led me to my greatest strength. The weight I thought would crush me became the reason I grew stronger. Yeah. Blisters cover my feet, but they also proved I never stopped walking. The storms didn't erase my direction, they sharpened my resolve. Every wrong turn taught me how to trust my instincts. Every closed door forced me to discover paths no map could ever show. Can exhaustion become endurance? Can struggle become the birthplace of courage? The road that almost broke me led me to my greatest strength. Every obstacle became another step toward the person I was meant to become. The road that almost broke me led me to my greatest strength. The finish line was never replaced, it was the transformation within me. The tallest peaks are reached one step at a time. The deepest roots grow where no one can see. Maybe greatness has always been hidden inside ordinary people who simply refuse to quit. One more step, one more fight. Keep the fire burning bright. I will fall, I will fade. I am stronger than yesterday. Now I revisit the roads that once terrified me, not with fear but with gratitude, because every stone, every storm, every lonely mile placed another piece into the foundation of the life I stand upon. Till die. The road that almost broke me led me to my greatest strength. Now every sunrise feels like a reward. Not because the journey ended, but because I kept moving when everything told me to stop. The road that almost broke me led me to my greatest strength. If another road appears tomorrow, steep or longer, unknown, I'll walk it with steady eyes and an unshaken heart, because I've learned the hardest roads really lead to easy lives. They lead to stronger souls, and that strength will always be worth the journey. The journey. never broke me. It revealed who I was.
One stop, one star, one sunrise.
At a time,
somewhere,
and somewhere
on the horizon.
beyond the horizon
Another journey
is already waiting. The night never promised a sunrise. It only offered silence, questions without answers, roads without signs. Yet somehow hope still whispered my name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The sky was empty, no stars, no moon, only darkness stretching farther than my eyes could understand. Every step felt uncertain, every breath felt borrowed, every dream hung by a thread ready to disappear. But somewhere beneath the weight of all that silence, a tiny voice refused to surrender. Hope doesn't always arrive like lightning, sometimes it glows like the smallest ember refusing to die. I chose hope even when the night promised me nothing. I carry one small flame through endless darkness until the horizon remembered the sun. I chose hope even when the night promised me nothing. The future was invisible, but faith kept teaching my feet where to go. Yeah, the night tried to convince me that waiting was pointless, that tomorrow was only another word for disappointment. But rivers never ask where the ocean is, they simply flow. The seeds never see the flowers they're becoming, yet they still break through the soil toward the light. Can one heartbeat keep a dream alive? Can one decision outlast 1,000 feet? I chose hope even when the night promised me nothing. Every mile without answers made my spirit trust its own direction. I chose hope even when the night promised me nothing. The stars didn't disappear, the clouds simply hid them for a while. The dawn never argues with the darkness, it simply arrives. The mountain never asked permission to stand. Maybe courage is uncertainty, maybe courage is choosing hope before proof exists. I believe I won't break, even if the whole world shakes. Light the fire, hold the light. The dark will come in its own time. Now I know the night was never my enemy. It was the place where hope learned to shine without applause, without certainty, without guarantees. Only belief, only resilience, only one more step into tomorrow. I chose hope even when the night promised me nothing. Now every sunrise feels earned, every smile feels deeper, every breath carries gratitude for the nights that taught me how to endure. myself. No matter how long the darkness stayed, I would never stop walking toward the light. There was a time when every shadow knew exactly where to find me. Every regret called my name, every fear walked beside me. But time changed more than my direction. It changed who I looking backwards, measuring tomorrow with yesterday's mistakes. Every reflection carrying another ghost. Every memory pulled at my sleeves like it wanted one more chance to keep me still. I memorized every failure like it was my identity, until one morning I realized the road ahead didn't ask who I used to be. It only cared if I kept walking. The past can follow your footsteps, but it cannot show your future. The shadows behind me no longer know my name. I walked so far into the light that darkness forgot. The shadows behind me no longer know my name. Every chain lost its grip when I stopped answering to all fears. Yeah. The ghost still whispers sometimes, but whispers can't command a heart that finally learned its own rhythm. I stopped arguing with my memories, I thank them for the lessons and kept moving. The heaviest baggage was in my past. It was believing I had to carry it forever. A hill to be measured by the silence of all wolves. Can freedom begin the moment you stop looking back? The shadows behind me no longer know my name. Every sunrise plays another mile between me and the person I outgrew. The shadows behind me no longer know my name. The darkness still exists, but it no longer lies inside me.
Even the moon changes its shape, yet no one calls it lost. The river never returns to its source, or to become the same water again. Maybe growth is simply
The courage to leave behind the version of yourself that no longer fits. Call my name. I won't turn, let the past finally burn. I'm not your lot anymore. Close that chapter, slam the door. Now when I pass the places that once broke my heart, they feel smaller, not because they changed, but because I did. Every scar has become a quiet reminder. No, not of pain, but of distance I traveled since the shadows behind me no longer know my name. Now I walk without hesitation, without apology, without fear, because I know the road ahead belongs to me. The shadows behind They told me scars were signs of something broken, but they never saw a healed beneath them. Everyone was writing a different ending. What I couldn't read until I survived. Like a second shadow, never leaving, never speaking, only following every step, every scar. Held a memory I wanted to erase. Every sleepless night left another question inside my mind. Why me? Why this? Why now? But answers never came through anger. They arrived quietly inside the moments I refuse to give up. The wound was never the end. Healing was already beginning. Inside fire, trees grow stronger after storms. Maybe hearts do the same. Every disappointment carved away another illusion. Every goodbye made room for something real. I stopped asking why life hurt and started asking what it was trying to teach me. Can broken skin protect a stronger soul? Can yesterday's pain become tomorrow's power? I turned my deepest wounds into the strongest part of me. Every tear, one of the current recording and laid inside my heart. I turned my deepest wounds into the strongest part of me. The scars remain, not to remind me of suffering, but to remind me I survived. But to remind me I survived. The mountain carries the scars of every season, yet it still touches the sky. The ocean remembers every storm, yet it still reflects the sunrise. Maybe healing isn't forgetting. Maybe healing is remembering without fear. Look at these scars. Look at this pain. It built the fire inside my veins. I won't hide. I won't bleed. My broken heart set me free. Now I wear my scars without shame, not because they are beautiful, but because they are honest. Every mark speaks of another sunrise, another battle, another chance that I refuse to waste. Strength didn't arrive all at once. It grew, one healed wounds at a time. I turned my deepest wounds into the strongest part of me. Now every challenge feels smaller because I've already walked through the fire and returned with hope. Still alive, still alive. I turned my deepest wounds into the strongest part of me. If another wound finds me, I'll face it with open eyes, because I learned they leave another scar, but it can also leave behind another reason to become stronger, kinder, and impossible to break. simply stopped hurting and became the quiet places where strength learned to grow forever. For years, I memorized a script that was never mine. I smiled at the right moments, spoke the right words, wore the right mask, until one day I forgot who I really was. A stranger dressed in expectations. Every conversation sounded rehearsed, like I was reading lines written by someone else's fear. I chased applause instead of peace, collected approval while losing pieces of myself. The louder the world cheered, the quieter my soul became, until silence asked me one simple question: who are you without the mask? Truth doesn't need a costume to survive. The life I wanted began the day I stopped pretending. The mask fell away, and so did every chain that came with it. The life I wanted began the day I stopped pretending. I traded perfection for honesty and finally learned how freedom feels. Yeah, I thought being accepted was everything until I realized acceptance means nothing if the person they love isn't really you. So I let the old version fade, like footprints washed away by the tide. Some people left, some stayed, but for the first time, the one who remained was me. Can honesty cost you everything, or can it return everything that mattered? The life I wanted began the day I stopped pretending. Every breath became liner, every sunrise brighter, every heartbeat finally sounded like home. The life I wanted began the day I stopped pretending. I no longer needed permission to become the person I was born to be. The river never pretends to be the sea. The stars never imitate the sun. Everything in nature finds beauty by becoming exactly what it is. Maybe people were meant to do the same. Tear it off, break the myth. No more hiding from my path. This is me, loud and free. I won't be who you want me to be. Now I laugh without rehearsing, crap without apologizing, dream without asking for approval. The life I searched for was never somewhere else. It was waiting behind the person I was pretending to be. I wanted began the day I stopped pretending. Now every road feels honest, every friendship feels real, every dream belongs to me. Instead of fear, the life I wanted mask never protected me. It only kept me hidden. So I laid it down and watched my real life begin with one honest step into the light. Yeah. Into the light. The storm took everything I thought I couldn't live without. It shattered the silence, the certainty, the plans. But when the clouds finally moved, the sky wasn't empty, it was waiting to introduce me to myself. Lightning split the night in two. Every flash exposed another truth. I tried to hide the rain, was cold enough to wash away every mask. I spent years perfecting, I searched for shelter, only to realize the storm wasn't chasing me, it was clearing the path ahead. Every drop felt like a question, every step became an answer. Clouds can hide the stars, but never erase them. I found my name written across the sky after the storm. The wind carried away every lie I believed about myself. I found my name written across the sky after the storm. The sunrise didn't change who I was, it finally revealed who I'd always been. Yeah, the thunder never hated me, it simply refused to let me sleep inside illusions. Every broken branch made room for new leaves. Every flooded road taught me another direction. The rainbow was never the miracle was surviving long enough to see it. In the sky, remember your true name even when you forget it. In hope still rise after the loudest storm. I found my name written across the sky after the storm. Every cloud that covered my horizon eventually moved with the wind. Written across the sky after the storm. The darkness never owned the morning, it only borrowed the night for a while. The ego doesn't curse the storm it rides. The rising wind, the tallest trees still sway, yet the roots remain. Maybe strength isn't resisting every storm. Maybe it's learning how to stand when the sky roars above. Yeah. Let it rain, let it crash. I won't break, I won't crack. When the storm finally dies, you'll say my name across the sky. Now when thunder finds me, I don't run, be waiting for me. The storm passed, the sky remembered. And for the first time I ran my own story, written not in fear but in light. But in light. They thought if they broke my heart, they could break my future. They mistook kindness for weakness and silence for surrender. But they never knew what survives after everything falls apart. I remember every word that cut deeper than any blade. Every goodbye left another crack across my soul. Every promise that disappeared taught me how fragile trust could be. I carried the weight of invisible wounds, smiling while my spirit learned how to bleed without making a sound. Still somewhere inside, a spark remained, too stubborn to die. A broken heart still knows how to beat. The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. Every scar turned into armor, every tear became another river, leading me toward tomorrow. The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. The pain didn't steal my strength, it revealed the strength already living inside me. Yeah, they walked away thinking the story was over, but endings are only beginnings. Written from another angle, I stopped asking why they left and started asking what was still waiting for me ahead. The sun never argues with the night, it simply rises again and again without permission. Can love return after heartbreak? Can courage bloom from shattered dreams? The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. Every battle made my spirit quieter but stronger than before. The heart they tried to break became the reason I still stand. The cracks never disappear, they simply began reflecting the light. The light. Glass may shatter,